What's up guys, John from Linkswell here, and in this product feature video we're going to be talking about the new EQ DSP system that we have running in our Generation 5 T-Style. Super easy to get to. There's two ways that you can get to the EQ on the T-Style radio. Up on the top left you can actually see where it says EQ, it has a little icon, you can tap that, or you can swipe across the bottom, all the icons down at the bottom until you find the one that says EQ, open that up, and this is going to be the home page for the DSP/EQ. So the very first icon on the left hand side is going to be your actual EQ setup. You can see we got quite a few different bands that you can adjust right there. There are some presets, so all these down here at the rock, popular, classic, vocal, jazz, normal. But let's say you are a little audiophile, you want to do your own, you actually can hold that and swipe it, and you'll have 6 presets that you can set for your own listening pleasure. So however you want that EQ, perhaps you're a guy like me that your music taste is everywhere, and sometimes you need to add some bass, sometimes you need to take some bass out, and so you can make your own specific EQs for whatever type of music you happen to be feeling on that road trip. Set them all right there, set it up just like you would a preset on a radio, set your EQ, then push and hold one of the presets, give it a few seconds, and then the next time you go there, that will be your setup. So that's the EQ. Next icon is our low and high pass filters. So this is going to be where you cut off the frequency range on the low side and the high side. Just drag, press and hold and drag on the status bar there, and you can see the number changes. This is where you want the cutoff to happen when it comes to your front and rear RCA pre-outs. The next icon is going to be the individual gain control. So this is where you're going to be able to kind of fade or lower certain audio. So for example, our Jeep, if you've got a Jeep, you know those rear speakers in the sound bar are much louder than the speakers in the dash because they're simply just so close to your head. So you can turn down the gains on the lower side to kind of even it out so that your ears hear the music the right way. So there's your individual gain control per channel. The next icon is actually the subwoofer control. So you can see up on top it has dB, there's an arrow left and right. That's how you're going to go up and down your sub output. And then the same thing with the drag bar there. You'll be able to set the low pass filter or the high pass filter where you want the frequency range to shut off on your subwoofer. And then our last icon is actually going to be for a digital time alignment. So if you really want to get fancy and you want to measure from ear to speaker of each speaker to your ear, then go for it guys. Grab that driver's headrest and measure from one speaker to the headrest and input how many inches that is apart. Put it all in there, and then once it's all dialed in, you should be getting the best possible sound as the audio peaks at your eardrums on each side. So that's the new EQ. So I know that was probably the most common thing we got asked about for a new feature when it came to Generation 1, 2, 3, and even 4. We had so many people saying, hey man, can you just do a little bit better of an EQ? Can we have a little bit more control, a little bit more adjustments? And so we were able to accomplish that on Generation 5 with this new EQ. You have stuff like filters. You can turn off high and low filters, sub control, much more stout EQ adjustment, all right there, super simple presets, make it happen, bing bang boom. But that is the new EQ on the Generation 5 T-Style radio. Hope that helps, hope that gets you excited. I'm gonna keep making more videos, and we'll see you next time.